The Young and the Restless recap. Thursday, August 3. Phyllis blackmails Tucker. Audra's guilty emails. Elena warns Nate. The Young and the Restless spoilers recap for Thursday, August 3, reveals that Nate Hastings will gush over all the wonderful work Nikki Newman has been doing, but she'll insist it isn't a good look and won't be impressed by all the flattery. In fact, it'll only make Nikki more suspicious, so she'll suggest Nate should come to lunch with her while Victoria Newman's in Madrid and get honest about his goals. At the GCAC, Nate will admit his preference would be to run Newman Enterprises alongside Victoria eventually. When Nikki asks if Nate is in love with Victoria, he'll admit they aren't there yet in their relationship. That said, Nate will insist he could certainly see himself falling in love with Victoria if their romance continues. However, Nikki will be confused over Nate putting himself in a situation where if his relationship ends badly, he could be sent packing at Newman. Elena Dawson will eavesdrop nearby, so she'll have some things to get off her chest when Nate ultimately saunters over to her table and tries to play nice. While Nikki is on a phone call, Elena will make it clear that she won't be civil to Nate since he lost that right. Instead, Elena will think maybe she should have a little chat with Nikki about how Nate treats the women he tricks into falling for him. After Elena rants about Nate's manipulative games, she'll contend that they'll burn him to the ground eventually. Elena will add that maybe she'll be the one to light the fire and will warn Nate to stay away from her as she storms out. Nikki will catch the end of Elena's outburst and worry about Nate's track record with women. Back at the office, Nikki will insist she could either be Nate's best friend or worst nightmare, depending on how his relationship with Victoria turns out. At Crimson Lights, Sally Spectra will try to sell Chloe Mitchell on the idea of working for Victor Newman on the new design division, but she'll want no part of it and will stomp off. Back at the athletic club, Adam Newman will show up at Phyllis Summers' suite after following a trail in some old McCall Unlimited records. It turns out the PR department at one of Tucker McCall's record labels sat on information about a major recording artist who slept with underage girls. They made sure the arrest didn't happen until after the lucrative tour was over. Tucker found out and had his team work very hard to bury the whole thing, but Adam managed to uncover 2 emails from Audra Charles that pointed to his guilt. The first one involved terminating the employees involved with benefits to keep them quiet. The second one said that the singer problem was remedied and indicated that Tucker's hands were clean. After Adam spills the dirt, Phyllis will marvel over Tucker and his sidekick covering up statutory rape with emails to prove it. Once Phyllis has her ace in the hole, she'll contact Tucker to set up a meeting. At Society on Thursday's I and R episode, Phyllis will run into Christine Blair Williams and gloat about how she'll remain a free woman. Once Christine threatens to prosecute Summer Newman Abbott for helping a wanted fugitive, Phyllis will warn her not to go after her daughter. That'll lead to Christine proposing a deal where Phyllis pleads guilty and waives her appeals. If Phyllis does that, Christine will suggest she might be persuaded forget about charges against Summer. Afterward, Phyllis will meet with Tucker and hint that EMT Carson won't be missing for much longer. Tucker will wonder if Phyllis has a counteroffer that won't bore him, so she'll insist she does. Phyllis will insist that Carson is going to resurface and exonerate her, and in exchange, she'll keep her mouth shut about a certain recording label that covered up their star artists sleeping with several underage girls. Tucker will try to play dumb, but Phyllis will refresh his memory by quoting the Audra email that points to his role in the cover-up. As Tucker glares at her, Phyllis will smile mischievously and clink her glass against his. At the park, Adam will run into Sally, who'll fill him in on Chloe refusing to consider Victor's offer. Although Adam will agree that Victor always has ulterior motives, he'll remain a big believer in Sally's talent and abilities. The conversation will shift to Nick Newman being overseas on business. so Sally will admit it's been good to remind herself that she can stand on her own. Sally will mention gathering up her maternity clothes and baby items to donate them, but Adam won't be ready to face the reality of their loss in the same way. As their conversation winds down, Sally will take Adam's hand and suggest that she's there to talk when he's ready. Later, Sally will text Nick to let him know that she misses him and will urge him to hurry back. Adam will also seem pensive as he walks through the park alone. The Young and the Restless spoilers say some surprises are still to come in Genoa City, so stay tuned for updates on all the shocking news ahead. CDL's where you want to be for terrific Young and the Restless spoilers, updates and news, so make us your favorite way and our hotspot. The Young and the Restless spoilers, Friday, August 4, Lily tackles crisis. Daniel fights with Phyllis, Sharon blasts Adam. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Friday, August 4, reveal that Sharon Rosales will seek out Adam Newman and deliver some tough love. Since Sharon knows Adam better than just about anyone, she knows he's got a decent heart underneath all his armor. However, Sharon also knows Adam tends to self-sabotage and stir up unnecessary conflict. During Sharon's visit to Adam's place, she'll deliver some stern orders and do some angry finger-pointing. Sharon will want Adam to embrace peace, so she may intervene before he starts another round of hostility with Victor Newman or pushes Nick Newman's buttons again. Since Adam recently clashed with Chance Chancellor, Sharon may warn him to play nice when it comes to the good detective, too. Regardless, Adam will strike a deal with Sharon and promise to be on his best behavior, at least as much as that's possible with Adam. Next, Daniel Romalotti Jr. will fight with Phyllis Summers over the secrets she's keeping and the potential for her to make her legal situation even worse. Phyllis won't want to drag Daniel and Summer New Abbott into more trouble, so she'll hope to keep all her Tucker McCall drama under wraps. Nevertheless, Daniel will dig his heels in when it comes to his concerns, and might warn Phyllis that he can't keep going through this. Phyllis may worry that she's going to push Daniel away with her efforts to protect him, but she'll be caught between a rock and a hard place. In the park, Daniel will give Lily Winters the latest news about his Phyllis problems, so she'll offer support and help him tackle the crisis. Other Rye and R spoilers say Ashley Abbott will unveil another strategy, which should lead to Billy Abbott hearing a fresh proposal. Ashley will hope to get Billy on her side against Jack Abbott and Diane Jenkins Abbott, but she doesn't realize he's playing her. Of course, that may not be the case for much longer if Ashley manages to genuinely win Billy over to her side. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Ashley will give Billy updates on her latest tactic, so stick with us to see how he reacts. CDL will have other great Young and the Restless spoilers, updates and news to read up on, so make us your top Y and R source. Thanks for watching this videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more update news.